C MCP, first MCP, AAOS standard for flexion is going to be 50 degrees, and extension is going to be 0 degrees, right? And so our midline here, we would be using the, we use the dorsal side? Yeah, we're going to use the dorsal side of the first MCP joint, the dorsal midline of the proximal phalanx, and the dorsal midline of the first metacarpal. And so we would take our goni, we would go into flexion to our firm infield. We would guesstimate that to be 60 degrees. I think you have more than 50. Take our measurements using that, and then extension with the little bitch ass goni. We would do the same thing and go into extension expecting 0 degrees. If it actually looks like you have a little bit more, so I would say that you have maybe 5 to 10 degrees of extension there, and then we would take that measurement. A abduction is going to be sideways like this. We're going to be using the radial styloid process as our fulcrum. We're going to be using the, is it the dorsal or the lateral line of the first metacarpal? I think dorsal.
Yeah,
I'm going to stick with dorsal.
dorsal.
Right? Dorsal midline of the first metacarpal and the lateral midline of the second metacarpal. Right? AAOS standard is 70 degrees, but they're wrong. And so this would be our fulcrum, this would be our stationary arm, our moving arm. We would stabilize that, and we're going to pull those guys, the metacarpal away, and we would guesstimate that to be 30 degrees maybe, and then relax. Do you know what we normally get in class? I think only a couple people can really get that far out. But I don't remember either. But so we did 30 degrees and we take that measurement and we go into a firm infield. We can establish 0 because you can put the thumb next to your second digit.
Stack it, right?
Stack it, right?